Hello Tubesters, it's Gav and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're looking at some Perry miniatures 28mm plastic Napoleonic British Hussars, although they're in fact German, so they are the German 3rd German King's German Legion 3rd Hussars. How about that? But in British service, so they class as British. As usual, lovely figures. These are the first four I've done. Got all the rest done, primed, cleaned, and all the rest of it. Got a couple more tiny bits to do on them. It's just that I've got a quiet moment, so I thought I'd make the video. One must highlight on the silver on the metal work. And then I've got the odd little paint flick in the wrong place, which will need to be tidied up. But yeah, lovely figures. Sorry, it wants to concentrate on the back figures. I always paint my figures already pre-stuck to the horses and just work out how to get around it. I just think it's easier and it gels in. Well, it's probably not easier, but it does gel in with what you're doing. I always like to put a slight light reflection in the eye of the horse. I just think it makes them look a bit more lively. I'm not trying to do, because they had the Roman numerals and that, I'm not trying to do any fancy stuff like that because it just wouldn't fit in. Like there's a bit of red there I can see through the camera. No, it's amazing what you see. You put a camera up. That's what I do like showing you guys, because there's no pretense with any of my stuff. I can see it as you do. So that's got to be, put some more blue in that. But yeah, I've went for Andrea blue because a couple of the paints that I had got were quite old. And although my Andreas are, they don't seem to have that. Well, I don't know. I just used the Andrea blue, but I did use the mid blue, I think it is, from AK as a final highlight. Third, as it's said by the Perrys, the third of all the King's German Legion have got the red inside. It's usually white, I believe, on most of the British Hussars, but the Germans had the red. Sorry, it keeps wanting to have a look at these guys at the back, doesn't it? I haven't gone for texture in any of these horses. These are all just going to go on eBay. With my lack of sales on eBay at the moment, I didn't feel particularly inclined to spend hours and hours and hours. So these are fairly simplified to what I can do. Just because, as I say, things aren't selling at the moment. And it's a lot of work to put into something just to shove in a box. And yeah, I'm giving them not basic, but slightly simplified to what I can do. But lovely figures, nice faces on these ones. Sometimes I find, this is going to be heresy, but I do find sometimes faces on the Perrys can be a bit bland. But these guys are really nice. But the horses, the plastic horses particularly, I really do like. They've always got energy and a nice style to them. All the heavy duty stuff is just like the riders stuck down with. I've actually used sprue glue to stick him down with. I find that gives a nice solid join between, because you split sprue glue, if you don't know, is get some of your Tamiya glue, an old bottle of it, where you're down to the last quarter, say, and then just cut up your sprue from a Perry. It doesn't have to be, it depends what you've got, but if you've got a box of Perrys, cut your sprue up, put it in there until it goes into a nice gooey texture, hence sprue glue. And yeah, it's a good way of sticking things down, as long as it's plastic to plastic. So yeah, they need a bit of tidying up, but I just thought, I've got this quiet minute. I've just done a 40k one for my 40k. But I get my Warhammer, Gav Paints Warhammer. I've got a separate channel for that. I thought, well, we've got 5 minutes. We'll get a video up, even though these do need a clean yet, and they haven't had any varnish on them. So that's my first 4. And I just use skin tone on the noses, muzzles even, nose, I'm not sure. I don't try and, as you can see here, I don't try and drill out. I would do on the metal figures. You can do on the plastic ones. But as I say again, I'm just keeping these simple for you know. I'm spending a lot of time at the moment painting figures, which is what my enjoyment, and it helps my obviously mental health problems. But I also have to sell them if they're not for me. You know, like the little 15mm English Civil Wars, they're for me. These guys aren't, and I'm getting a lot a lot of figures racking up at the moment in boxes that I haven't been able to sell. So yeah, it's just keep them a bit more simplified and move on to the next ones. So hope you like them. They'll be, what I'll normally do is show the horses. People seem to like the horses, so the next four that I do after these, I'll show you when the horses are painted, and then again we'll have another look when these guys are all majority painted up. If there has, Paul had said it. Paul from Plastic Monkey channel, go and check Paul out. He doesn't just do models. He's doing some. He's got into his 50mm steel fist English Civil War. Little Lances has got a lot to answer for. But yeah, he does anything. He does Games Workshop figures, but although he just puts them up as shorts. But yeah, he said he hadn't heard of me for a while. I was in making videos, and it's just really been I've been doing a spread of things, and when I'm doing lots of projects all in one go, there's not. It's classic, isn't it? There's not a lot of progress on any of them, or not enough to. I'm not making a video just for the sake of it. I've got a 1 in 24 model car I'm building in the background, and yet another fresh out the box. I will go back to the hot rod that I was doing. I just when I get, I think the problem is with me and my cars is, apart from not doing enough of them to get better, uh, I just I don't have the airbrush out, and I have to use it at particular times, and it's just, once I go off the boil, my mind just moves me on to something else. Some of it's head problems, and some of it's just like everybody else out there. It's just butterfly mode. Uh, so this car, you're not seeing it till it's done. It's going. I've got it under primer at the moment, and it'll be painted. Well, it's got to have a bit more primer on because I had to rub a couple of things down. But it'll probably be painted Thursday, Friday, and then start getting stuck together. And once it's all together, I will actually say, "Here, I've done something," rather than string you all along with a build that goes halfway and then completely stalls for about 3 years before it gets reactivated. So this one is being done from beginning to end. What else are we doing? We're doing, if you go over on the Kev Paints Warhammer channel, you'll see I'm doing Warhammer related stuff. Painting a banner at the moment. The banner, by the way, is pre-printed. I'm not that good. I just paint over the mold. But yeah, that's what I've been doing with that. We've got, can we reach over, Gav? We're still working on these. I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 bottles with each got 2 figures on that haven't been touched yet. But as you can see, these are a work in progress. I'm doing all different colour reds, which is slowing it down. I just fancied doing that, and I will keep doing that with all the colours, I think, rather than just doing. I'm not in no rush to put anything on the tabletop, so I just do that. I just mix the reds up, and that just takes a bit more time, obviously. So that's my Steel Fist 15mm English Civil War. Still bouncing my head off a wall, deciding how I'm going to base these yet. I'm just about to hoik some more bases out and just see my cavalry on those. So they haven't got any farther forward. This is the English Civil War 50mm cavalry I painted, simply because I'm still to-ing and froing. Once you're committed to the bases, you're committed. And so I want to get it right. And also, we've got a lot of sounds around. Obviously, during the day, my wife's working and she's taking calls all the time. We're at that time now. As soon as a bit of sun in the UK, everybody starts building work. And it's just been, you open the window and you can't hear yourself think. So anyway, there we go. Hope all's well with you. It is all right with me. It's just I just wish I could sell stuff on eBay, because without selling stuff, I can't get anything else. But yeah, it's all's well. It's just, as I say, doing all these separate little bits. It just takes time, and I'm not just going to keep showing the same, a tiny bit. Here's a water canteen painted or something like that. You know what I mean? It's don't want to yank your chains. It's just let's just put videos up when I've actually got something to say. So anyway, you look after yourselves. These are almost done, and then we'll go on to 4 more. I will put Astrid Thurger up. This is the lady who holds the banner. When that's all completed, I'll put that up as a short or whatever, because I have got a Warhammer channel. I don't see the sense in milking that, but I do know that some people aren't interested enough to go over on that, but are interested enough just to have a quick squiz at what I'm doing on that front. So I'll probably put up as a short. And then obviously the main driver for me outside the Warhammer and the model making is the 15mm English Civil War. As I say, they're just taking, which again they're a side project. They just take as long as they take. So yeah, more to come. Napoleonics wise, though, it'll be these King's German Legion Hussars until completed, and then I will have to decide. I will have to actually get a box of some description. I just tend to paint plastics for resale only because metal, which I'm finding, I've got a ton of metal figures of different descriptions, which I can't shift at the moment, and it's a lot of investment. It's a lot of investment when you're paying for these. I mean, these are going through the roof at the moment. So yeah, might well be more cavalry. I'm tempted to do some Victrix Lancers, or well, we'll leave it at that, but we'll see where we go with that one. But yeah, look after yourselves. Thanks for stopping by and taking a look, and we'll catch each other soon on another video.